Thanks a ton, Apaka. Your subscription just dropped a sweet new flavor into our coding kit.
First things
Let's
first,
get
I'ma
started.
say.
A splash of mango pudding to celebrate.
Holy, you didn't even let me finish starting the stream. God damn it, Apoc. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome in. Yeah, I already had this starting screen since, I think since the start of the year. And previously it was a Christmas one, similarly styled, kinda. It was from the same creators. I got these from Nerd or Die, and I think they're free. Not exactly sure, but they're very easy to configure, and yeah, I kind of enjoyed basically how they look. I also got the sound alerts, yeah, the stream alerts from them, but those are paid. It's something like, let me go check, because it's been a while since I've checked their store. Not Stream or Die, Nerd or Die. So this website, I basically went to their shop and like kind of saw what they had. Where is it? Here is the one I bought, the Stream OS alerts, which is that Windows 95 pop-up kind of thing. And the other one, the overlay, should be, where is it? It's this one. It's the Flatpak Stream Pack. So yeah. But yeah. You didn't even let me start the stream before you subscribed. Thank you for the sub. For real. Apparently I'm 25% from the goal. And I swear to God, I'm gonna kill OBS in Minecraft. But for frick's sake, why does OBS always like do some crap? Yeah. You know how you were complaining about OBS? Yeah, I also complain about it. I think it's because we are on Linux. For some reason, Linux doesn't like OBS or something. Because it always drops the like the first 5,000 Linux. Yes, Linux. But yeah. Also, I've been coming up with some specific words to replace all the swearing I do. And there's a swear jar. So, if you ever catch me swearing, yeah, that's another 50 cents for the swear jar. But I'll try to not swear. Unless I already have done it and I didn't catch myself there. But yeah, I swear a lot. Join the club. I swear like a sailor, especially if I'm distracted. But yeah, I have some like fun ones to basically say. Instead of a certain specific word or phrase that is very used in the UK and Ireland, I can use buggy shell. It has the same, almost the same wording, and yeah, it's my way of saying that specific two words in a coder way. So yeah, if you ever hear me say buggy shell, it's because I'm trying to swear, but I'm holding myself back. So yeah, that's one of the things. Besides that, Oshinoko, released season 3 yesterday, and it was buggy fantastic, to not say the other word. So yeah, I really loved the first episode. Like, it was just so amazingly animated. It seriously, it was maybe the best episode so far in all 3 seasons, and the season just started. So yeah, plus newbie Komachi song, so I'm happy. That's why I'm really animated today. Yeah, I'm happy because Bikomachi released a new song, a full one. So yeah, but yeah, rant over. Let's go to the coding. Also, let me see. Hello, you two. Are you up for the stream? Let me see if my two twins are awake. They should be a bit better since last time. I've tweaked around their code.
Leo. Let's crank up the code, drop some hashtag code and
Mhm.
strawberries, and make this stream a popful bug-free fiesta.
Okay, yeah, they are alive and no longer like spamming replies to each other. If I'm not mistaken, they now only reply to each other as they were before. Like, if they mention a topic, the other one likes, or if they mention the other. For example, hey Daisy, what's your opinion on C Sharp? Let me see if this works. I kind of never tested it like this. But yeah, some new changes. Swearjar, the
C#
twins.
is solid, great for Unity and .NET, but I'm still falling headfirst for
That
Java.
Unity there,
There's just something about those syntax quirks
we
that
need to
gets
talk
me
about that.
code and mangoes every time. Java? Really? Daisy, if you keep chasing those
And
quirks,
there we
you're
have
going
it.
to end up with a full-blown hashtag code and mangoes emergency. But here in the
I
C#
think I need to
engine,
reduce
we're
the
making pure hashtag code and
height of
strawberries
the
delights.
chat box, I think, because the text is kind of big on screen, and I only notice it now. So yeah, I might want to leave a note to myself to adjust the height. Give me a second. And yeah, if you notice that my voice is a bit different, yeah, let's just say I'm not recovered completely, so my throat is still a bit messed up. Okay, adjust height of what do I want to say? TTS output night and dawn. Okay, that's noted down. And yes, I still do manual notes. I find it easier to organize myself if I have it noted down on an actual piece of paper, or in this case, a sticky note. So yeah. Also, another thing, I adjusted the camera's position so the face tracking is a bit better, but it's not finalized. At this moment, the webcam is on a tripod. I'm thinking of getting, I'm already got Velcro tape, and I'm just gonna like tape it to like a divider I have between my monitors, so it's directly in front of me and should be able to detect my like face expressions a bit better without basically bugging out when I do something different. So yeah, that's basically it. I think I can proceed to code now. It's been 15 minutes since I started the stream and I haven't done nothing except the app. Now you can see where the two of them, like, got their yapping genes. But yeah. Oh, also, at the end of the month, I might get Hightail I've been watching gameplay about it, and my opinion completely changed about the game. It looks really good, so I might get it. The girlfriend also wants it, so yeah, we are going to basically have our own like private server just so we can play together. And if things go well, I might get a server for the stream as well. But let's see. Depends on how much I enjoy it and how much the feedback for the game is for the stream itself, because I don't know if people like will want to play on a stream server. And obviously there have to be rules about the server and everything like that. So yeah, for now, I just leave the idea. If you guys are interested, we can go ahead with the idea. But first comes, I have to get my paycheck first, and then I'll basically buy the game. So yeah, but expect the game in future streams, like at the end of the month, more or less. Maybe start of next month. Let's see. But yeah, besides that, updates on what I've been doing. Since last stream, I've done a basic sprite for Tulip. It has some animations, but how should I say it? They are very work in progress, per se. Because I'm not that good at drawing in this specific, like, style, per se. So, it kinda doesn't look good. I just dumped a whole lot of ice in the fires at work. What do I do? Prepare for the incoming chaos that will arrive from that. I. How should I say it? I do regret that you're about to see what happens when you drop ice in a fryer. Because that's gonna be quite a scary scenario, per se. I hope everything goes well over there. And yeah, welcome in to the stream. Let me see. And yes, I know. I have a lot of Memcho pictures in my downloads. I was basically changing my wallpapers. I know. I have a thing. I know. Resources, characters, tulip design. Okay. We have like, this isn't supposed to be the idol. Okay, these four are like the walking. Frame properties, not this. Frame number, duration, milliseconds. I saw Hytale a bit, but I'm not really interested. Fair enough. How did I... Wait a minute. How did I rotate it that way? Okay. But yeah, I kind of got interested. Well, I have a script that sets a global color theme for Discord, Spotify, Terminal, Editor, Firefox, etc. based on wallpaper. XD. Fair enough. My desktop still doesn't do that because I haven't really invested a lot in customization. Let me just do this before I forget. 250. Essentially, my desktop looks like this at the moment. This is in XFCE. I used to have KDE, but it was a buggy mess. And this time I mean buggy mess. I don't mean a swear word. I don't have desktop icons. Fair enough, I don't know why I still have mine. Because this is a mess. Desktop settings. Icons. Show thumbnails. I think there's a way for me to take it off. I don't remember how. Oh well, I'm on Hyperland. Yeah, fair enough. I tried to move to something like Hyperland, but it's complicated for me. Because Hyperland supposedly is for you to basically, how should I say it, use keyboard shortcuts instead of being reliant on the mouse, and like, it's a way DIY. Yeah, yes, exactly. And I'm still very reliant. You can use the mouse a lot, yeah. But for example, I'm way too used to have like window resizing, the icons up here. Unless I can customize that as well, I don't think I will move to Hyperland yet. And still, I'd have to basically make my own configuration of Hyperland because I'm very weird with configurations on desktop. I mean, I have this panel, I have this panel. There's no minimize. Yeah, exactly. It would be a mess at start. Like I could get used to it, but right now I just want something working. KDE wasn't working because it was crashing a lot, especially on stream. So I moved to XFCE, which I knew was good and wouldn't like do crap. You deal with that via virtual monitors, fair enough. I still am not used to the concept of like having multiple desktops in the same screen. I know Windows also included that now, but for some reason I can't wrap my head around it. I'm really a boomer in like desktop terms for some reason. Like I think the ADHD is culprit in that, but whatever. I'm joking, obviously, but yeah. Besides that, where was I? Oh yeah, I was showing the animation for yeah, uh, Tulip. Animation is putting it lightly, cause you're gonna see what I mean. Um, I mean, now it looks a bit better. It used to look like really bad before I adjusted the milliseconds. Hmm. I guess that was it. I needed to adjust the milliseconds for the preview in Sprite. What do you think? How does it look? Because like, it's kind of janky how I did the whole leg moving thing. I kind of did it by eye, and let's just say it's best that people don't find out the frames separately. Because, yeah, I mean, they aren't bad, but they are messy as hell. Just simulate the walking. But yeah, I think for now I have a good starting point for me to begin the animations, which was the next tutorial I was going to follow. And yeah, let's basically try take a crack at it. Let me just see. Oh, hey Apoc. Remember I mentioned in what 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 is a notification? Oh, a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. I can't see your name because the notification on my screen is like really small. So yeah, I need to adjust the notifications a bit. But yeah, uh, apparently Twitch has added a new global emote. I mean, a hype train emote for those that helped Vidal and Nero basically reach the new sub goal, or not sub goal, hype train record. And the new icon is this one, or new emote, Neuro Jam. Apparently, I just got this because Twitch just added it. Let me just like take a screenshot of this to send someone. But yeah, new things every day, apparently. Oh, I just saw something. Apoc, on Discord, you got added to the apprentice role because you are now an apprentice to the channel. I forgot I called the subs that. fun times. Let me just send this and back to stream. Hello, how do you spell your name? Because I have a little bit of difficulty with those letters with the two dots on top. I don't know what they're called. But yeah, let me try. Zelesny? Did I say it correctly? Apologies if I kind of butchered the name. Welcome to the stream. Good evening to you as well. I was basically going over some things that happen on Twitch side and also showing the animation I'm currently doing for one of my main characters in my game, Tulip. Essentially, she looks like this when walking. But this, for now, is just a preview in a sprite. I still need to port this over to Godot and basically make the animation scene. So, to start with that, let me grab this tutorial over here, which is basically by another YouTuber, Michael Games. I've been following his tutorials a lot lately. Pretty cool guy. He really does amazing tutorials on Godot. And yeah, easy to follow. Like, don't sweat about it. My name hard to pronounce for you. Yeah, fair enough. Basically, we don't use those characters in our language, neither in Portuguese nor in English, so it's a bit difficult to get the pronunciation correctly. So yeah, but welcome into the channel. I'm currently basically making a Metroidvania in Godot, and it's going to be featuring these two that you can see like on the screen, Tulip and Daisy. Tulip is the purple one, and Daisy is the orange one. They're twin. They're basically my twin AI VTubers, and they will be the main characters of the game. And they will basically go throughout cyberspace, defeating enemies and saving several worlds throughout the cyberspace in order to get to the final boss, which has captured me and is holding me captive in a way. Maybe captive is a bit of a strong word, but basically the main villain, the final boss, essentially captures me at my lab right at the start of the game, and their job is these two have the job of rescuing me. And there's going to be a really big final battle that I'm planning. Right now, my main goal is to reach the minimum viable product, which is getting at least a tutorial done in the next 6 months. Why 6 months? Because that's their birthday. They were born on June 14th of last year. So, I'm trying to do something special to celebrate the first year. And the game is going to be that. Also, it's going to be really close to like my first year as a Twitch affiliate. So, it's going to be a double celebration if I can get this game done by then. Or the minimum viable product, I mean. So, yeah, that's basically it. To be noted, I'm much of a yapper most of the time, and so are these two. When they are in the mood, they are quite the yappers. Am I right, Tulip and Daisy? Aren't you two yappers? Let me see if they reply. But yeah, I was going to follow this tutorial on how to do the animations.
Of course, Leo. Tulip and I are always here, just bubbling with code chatter.
Apologies.
Ready to code, redacted jokes, and celebrate every coder's victory with some hashtag code and mangoes.
Yeah. They even have their own hashtags. Tulip has hashtag code and strawberries, and Daisy has hashtag code and mangoes. So most of the time they will reply at the end with their hashtags. They are trying to go viral, the poor things. I'm joking, obviously. They are more viral than me. Mine is meeting with all these purple elements. Is purple your favorite color? It is. It's purple and pink. Hence why Tulip has both of the colors in her scheme. At the time I was designing her, I was like, why don't I make her in my favorite colors? Since she is kind of like my daughter in a way. And Daisy was a more recent welcome to the channel, so yeah, she has different colors. She is supposed to be like the opposite of Tulip in a way. So yeah, that's basically it. Continuing. Let me see where I can. Okay, this is really amazing. Separated everything like in tags. Has specific frames for tech damage, etc. Oh, that's a lot of animations, goddamn. Oops. That's one for the swear jar. Crap. Let me go do something. I think I can just go here and say swear. Yep, that's another swear. 1 year and 50. I need to watch my mouth sometimes because that specific one usually like escapes my judgment a bit. And I thought the other one was more common for me to use, but apparently no. The God it is the one I use the most. Oh well. Let me see. Import sprite sheet in this sprite. That's not what I want. Add a tag to our run animations. Identify frames. Point out my 1 pixel. Padding on frames. I think I don't have something like that. No, I actually don't. So what I'm gonna, I can basically go here and say canvas size, say to have the height of 65, and there's the padding. So that should fix it. And yeah, let me see. If I go here, I think I'm working with layers. That's something I already do. How to export your sprite. Yeah, export sprite sheet. That's something I already use. Yeah. Okay, I'll go to sleep. If in my country it's 1 a.m. or 1 of night, if I wrote wrong, good luck. Thank you. Hope you sleep well, and I can see you in another stream. I'm gonna do a lot of basically videos from this stream as well, so thank you for coming along, and I hope your sleep goes well. And yeah. Yeah, don't worry. So let me see. Apologies, my throat is still not recovered, so I may cough a lot today while trying to be this much energetic. Let's export your sprite sheet. Okay, that continuing. Okay, the part about Godot is in the next one. Okay, I had already seen some things from it. We have this, import and set up. Yeah. Apologies. Okay, H frame and V frames. Interesting. See you soon. Apologies. Let me drink some water to see if it helps. Okay, it helped a bit, but I still feel like my throat was hit. So yeah. Let me see if I can export this in a way. Packed. Where is output? If only I could fix size. For this I need to know the exact size. Okay, let me do something. What is the current canvas size? So, let me go grab Kate, which is my text editor for things like these. 64 pixels by 65 pixels. So, if now I do this, export sprite sheet, packed constraints, fixed size, 74 times 16, 65 times 16, or times 4. I think it's what Michael is using, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's 4. So, if I do something like this, why can't I... Is it something with... Okay, why can't I ignore empty? It's not that. Huh? So, I couldn't export if I... Huh. Interesting. So, ignore empty. I don't know why it needs for me to open sprite.sheet. It can't just export the PNG. But sure. Okay, Tulip design sheet. Gonna go here. And let me go check here. He's using a sprite 2D instead of an animated sprite 2D. So the way I'm doing things is different. I'm gonna use how he's doing because I'm gonna guess he animates in a different way. So change type, sprite 2D, essentially like that. Wrap this into here, centered, whatever, animation, 8 frames, 16 by 16, by 4, I mean. And there we have her. So if I put frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, back to frame 0, okay. Let's see how that works. Interesting. Let me go here. And let me pause the music for now, because the music is distracting me a bit. Okay. All right. Let me see if it's aligned with my things. It kind of is. Let me put maybe a bit more like so. So it has a bit of a bigger collision. And that should be fine. Right. Yeah, obviously. Uh-huh. Oops, sorry. Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough. Oops. Mm-hmm. Animation player? Huh. Okay. Simple enough. Agile node animation player. Okay. Here. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's interesting. Right. I might have done goofed because I don't have an idle animation. Because, oops, I forgot. New frame. This goes here. Starting from frame 3. And you get extended to here, where you're essentially going to be a copy of this one. So I'm going to delete frame, and the simplest thing would be to basically make the body go down like 2 pixels, and the rest of the things as well, 2 pixels. Is it locked? Yeah. Okay. Check it. Like so. Oh, it's also locked. And the right arm also locked. Okay. The skirt. This should be here. Yeah, that's better. The hair. It's also locked. So I'm gonna do this. Hair ornament as well. 2 pixels. Pigtail. Most of these layers are locked for my own protection of these things. Okay. Okay, that seems fine. Oh, now I get it. This is happening because it shouldn't be on top of this. Let me, like, why can't I? Oh, it's not part of this. No, also not part of this. Okay, well, what's the layer that's overlaying that? Oh, it's this one for some reason unknown to me. Okay, I'm gonna do this. That should be better. I mean, it's a simple idle animation for now. So I now export sprite sheet. we memorized how my export thing works. Gonna export as Tulip design sheet. Yeah, that's correct name. Export. This is fine. Okay. So now if I go back here, we have that's frame 1, the much lower one. Okay, frame 0, and I saw something that's not correct. This one. I forgot to change this layer. So 2, now it should be. Okay, export sprite sheet, export, export as. Okay, now it should all correctly, yeah. Okay, that's better. So let's go here and now create the animation. How do you do that? Oh, new animation, idle. Okay. Apologies. Okay. If I go here. Autoplay on load. Okay. Seems fair. All right. Oops. Wait a minute. I was distracted there. Okay. All right. Huh, that's neat. So, if I were to say something like, I don't know, maybe here, say frames, create reset tracks. I don't know what that means, but sure. If here I change it to 1 and set it like so. Okay, now if we play the animation. Okay, here's the FPS, whatever. This is a lot to memorize, apparently. Animation lengths in seconds. Okay. So in here, it goes from that to this. Then it changes it back to the initial one. So what I'm gonna do is, why can't I select the 2? Okay, I can do this, but apparently I can't. I can't make it. Oh, this is because of this. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, so now if I put 0 again and do that. Okay, you're gonna stay like that and switch back. So now it should be working. Oh, and stream dropped again. 1 second, OBS lagging. Swear to God, OBS sometimes just drives me nuts. I don't know why it drops frames out of nowhere, like upload speed just goes kaput for some reason. I don't know what's wrong. Okay, let me continue with this. I feel like this can be a bit faster. Let's put 0.025. 0.25. 0.0125. Nearest FPS. Okay. Still feels a lot slow. Oops. 125 is what I had. If I put it like no, 0.0125. Nearest FPS is 60. Let me see how that looks in game. If it looks too fast, I can adjust it. Of course, that's gonna happen. Doesn't look that bad, I guess. Let me do something like this. Okay. I mean, it could be worse. Huh. Why is... Because I fricked up and yeah, forgot to update the code. So let me go do that. This can come back, even though it's a bit too loud at the moment. Let me go fix it. I was listening to the new Oshinoko songs and yeah, kinda had it a bit too loud before the stream, so yeah, that should be a bit better. Let me see. This should be player sprite. This one. Let it load all of the code first before I do anything. Have another notification on Twitch. Oh, Evil Jam. I can't believe it. There's two emotes. Oops. There's two new global, not global hype train emotes. And I have both of them. Awesome. Let me see. This. Let's go back to Sprite 2D. Okay. And if I go here, reload from disk, player sprite is there, and just need to assign it. In the animation player, let me stop this. Okay, this should be better. Okay. Okay, all of the code still works. Okay, it doesn't do the false through the first one, even if I'm crouching. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let me go here. See how he is handling the animations. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna touch this. Okay, the jump one and the fall one I still need to draw. Then I'm gonna do the run. So, I'm gonna go here. and say new, run, and I'm gonna say at the start gonna be in frame 2, or should I do frame 2? Maybe frame 5 or 4. What's the intermediate? Is it frame 0? Create reset tracks, yeah. Okay, you are going to have 4 frames, I think. And on D1, you're gonna have it set to frame 2. Frame 2, I have it to this tree, and then you're gonna have to 4. I said 4, not 5. Okay. So now if I have this correct, if I put here this, just so it kind of drags a bit. Could have sworn there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold up. For some reason I have a frame missing. That explains things. Because there's a frame in between that is a copy. I think, yeah, frame 3. That's the one missing. Because we start at this one. Give me a second, let me delete all of this. I know what happened. Okay. First off, you're gonna start at frame 2. So I'm gonna go back here, frame 2. Okay, you are at frame 2. When you go to the second, gonna be at frame 3. I'm gonna add that here. When you reach here, you're gonna be back to frame 2. And when you get here, you're gonna be on frame 4. And you're gonna remain on frame 4 until the end. Here it should be the exact same. Okay. Then you go back to frame 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4, and continue looping like that. Should be fine like this. You can loop, and yeah, that's basically it. Crouch animation, run animation. Jump, play animations. On enter play animation, yeah. Okay, I need to go basically in here. Export Tulip player animation. This is not an animation. I'm almost sure it's player animator or something like that. Animation player. I had it the other way around. Animation player. Animation player. Did OBS do something again? Swear to God, what's wrong with the upload speed today? I keep seeing it like buffering. Okay, animation player. That should be fine. And I'm gonna guess that I can just say public void play animation string animation name. Okay. Normally when I do this, I like to do equals just in case, or no, ignore case, not. Okay, what's wrong with Twitch? Like, goddamn, let me put my own stream at like 160p so I can monitor it, but it's buffering a lot, and that's weird. Okay, seems fine now. Ads are going to start as well soon, so yeah. But let's continue. Play animation. So I'm gonna guess when I get here, enter state player.play animation idle, and here not crouch, never mind. Okay, I swear that I keep seeing the stream buffering on Twitch, but my upload speed doesn't go down and I don't drop frames. So something is wrong, and I don't know what. So yeah. Okay, where is the running here? Oh, now I get it. That's a crouch. I'm going nuts. Enter. Not enter tree, enter state. Okay, play animation run. So, now if I did things correctly, it should basically switch between idle and run. Let me just go fix the casing here. Okay, that should be better. Now if I go here, in here, and do this, give it a second. Huh, it's not playing the running animation. Oh, because I don't... Silly me. Forgot to put something. In here, I don't have a reference. Now it should. Okay, ad break ends in 2 minutes, okay. Okay, it's way too slow. I need to put the, like, really fast animation player. Let's put it like 0.013. Is that going to be faster? Speed scale, what does this do? Okay, I think that's what I want. I need to mess. Oh, give me a second. I can't do it in that one. If I can, I need to edit this to make it faster. Yeah, seconds. Something here needs to be adjusted. Playback options, run. How do I... That's 3 steps. What does that do? Okay, that's still way too slow. There has to be a way for me to make it faster, isn't it? Where would that be? Optimize, go to next step, scale selection, scale from cursor, scale ratio, no. I mean, I could put, nah. For that, I'd need to change it to a different time. 0.01? No. 0.1. Okay, if I adjust the scale, okay, we can see the difference. 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, where 0.4 is the maximum. Okay, now I have something that should be faster. Okay, that should work. Now if I press play, it looks derpy, but I'll allow it. Okay, now we stop. It plays the idle animation, that's correct. And while running, it plays that one. Okay, we have the animations working. Okay, then I think I'm gonna do a small break and I'll be right back.
Hey chat, what games have you all been playing lately? I'm dying to hear your favorites.
Alright, I'm back. I do apologize, I went to eat something and give some rest to my throat, but that didn't fix much. Not gonna lie. So yeah, I think I'm going to do a really short stream today, but let's continue with the tutorial and see how I feel throughout the stream. This is something I've already done. Flips right when we update the direction, yeah. Collision shape up. Right. Yeah, now I see what Tibbs meant with the slopes thing. Fix crouch recast. Oh. Apologies. He's gonna increase the width, isn't he? Shapecast. Right. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so essentially switch from the raycast that we had to, is it raycast shape? What was it? Shapecast. Okay, so let me customize this to essentially be a rectangle shape. Four? A bit smaller, maybe. It's 3. Okay, 2 is the correct option. 4 pixels of height. 1 pixel of height. Oh, this. I think it's 2, 1 as he was showing. And let me reduce this. Okay, this does nothing. Okay, he has 3 and 6. But that for me might be a bit too much. 3, yeah, I don't know. I think that's too high. Like, holy. Yeah, Gonna put this at like 3. That's more or less positioned correctly. Let me put this at like here. Okay. So it verifies from here to here, which makes sense. Okay. And now we need to change from it being a raycast 2D to a shapecast 2D. So I'm going here and I'm gonna say shapecast 2D. Okay, doesn't seem to have broken any code. That's great. I'm gonna delete this and rename this. Okay. Assign here. And not what I meant to do. I keep doing this. Every single stream I do that simple mistake. Okay. Huh. I think it needs to be bigger after all. One-way platform recast. Did I? Oh, collision mask is on 2. That was different. That's why it wasn't doing anything. Collide with the areas, bodies. Let's make it a bit bigger now that I've seen how it works. 3 and 6. Okay. Let's see how that looks, but it does appear to be what I want. Give or take, yeah. Now as we can see, it does correctly the crouching, and if I go like from here, I can still do that. Although now it doesn't like work that well, because there's a very specific position for it. Okay. Okay. I kinda did something there. Okay. Before we continue, let me fix something, which is output overflow. Because as you can see, it kinda freezes Godot. So I'm gonna research Godot output overflow. Print less text. Yeah. Pretty much what it says on Tiny called print too much for the engine to keep up, probably in a tight loop or repeatedly called function-like process. You can set a breakpoint after your print so your match only prints once, or restructure your code to print less. Yeah. I'm gonna need to do some refactoring to how the logging works, or just disable in mass this message. Let me see. I think I'm gonna do a sort of debug controller to handle this. It can be a simple node. Debug manager. Okay. Gonna be okay, and they're all in the same, so I'm gonna keep it like that. New script, debug manager in scripts UI. Okay. Gonna project settings and basically say that this scene also gets automatically loaded. Highest priority. Okay. And what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna start coding the debug manager, basically. Oh, it can't open from there. I need to go here and say this is an instanced node debug manager. And I'm gonna say some things like public void log, something like that. But I'm gonna include a log level. Yeah, that's something I want to do, but at the moment log level doesn't exist, so I need to create it. For that, I'm gonna go here and say enums log level. This is an enum. I'm gonna say debug info warning error, and I'm gonna create a special one for exception. So now if I go here, say that, print, okay, doesn't have like one where I can specify the color. Should be something like color yellow, if I'm not mistaken. Also, I don't like using the plus sign. I normally use it like this. Yeah. And I'll use string interpolation, makes it better. At least for me, it's more readable, like so. Okay. Missing this here. Okay. Message. Let me see. Should be a debug as well. Okay. This can go away, and in case of exception, let's do a gd.print error exception message, and eventually write to a log file. Yeah, essentially that. Yeah, essentially then I can just say public void or exception ex message. I can basically pass here the exception ex null. So I can pass it here. Normally I don't pass the stack trace, just the message itself. I like to also keep color member name, yeah, and there should be another one. Color line number, yeah, exactly. I can also pass these along. Maybe not. What I'm gonna do, this is gonna be a private void. So basically I'm forcing the user, or in this case I'm only doing this for myself, so I'm forcing myself to basically have to call the other methods, never the log method directly, because I want to keep the information about where this is being called from and what was the specific line. So I'm going to do something like color line color it's at the line. Okay. Something like that. And in here, the x.message. Okay. Then we can do the other ones, which is basically going to be the same exact thing, except in here it's a string message. It's going to be the regular log. Okay, message. It's going to be by norm, it's going to be log info. And then I can copy this and say log debug. And here I change to debug. Log warning. And finally I can say log error, and here error. Okay, that should look a bit better. And now I can define like minimum log level. So what I'm gonna do is in here, they already have integers by default, but I want to make sure they respect the order and say public void, not public void, export private log level, min log level. This understood me. If level lesser than min log level, yeah, that's fine. You're basically going to return, you're not going to log anything, so as not to crowd the log itself. And yeah, essentially I can also say private string log file pass. In here I typically do something like log underscore date time dot utc now dot date dot or dot toString and specify something like yyy dash mm dash dd only. So basically it has the date stamp as well, and essentially I think that's it. Okay, on start should be ready. Yeah, I'm just gonna output the log pass gd.print. Actually should be, yeah, I'm gonna say gd.print log file pass to that. Okay, here I need to normalize this, and there should be a way. Asset, let me keep that there for now. Do convert user pass, change user pass, file pass, etc. String accessing, converting pass to absolute pass or local pass, project settings dot globalize pass. To convert an absolute OS pass to a local pass starting with res or user. Okay, so it has to be project settings dot globalize pass on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this here. I'm gonna say here project settings dot second, because I kind of broke something here. Okay, dot globalize pass this, and now it should work. Okay, so now whenever this is done, I'm gonna say file.append text or append all text to the log file pass as essentially to string level message. Yeah, that seems fine. If ex not equal null, you're gonna say file.append all text log file pass ex.toString and not ex.toString ex stack trace, and also the ex.message environment.new line system.environment.new line stack trace details system.environment.new line. Here I'm also gonna copy one of these. I'm gonna say exception details okay, so now it should be quite clear how to do this. And can I hook into the logging? Godot handle logging. Okay, it also has its own log thing, but I prefer to use my own. Okay. How to use the new logger class? I mean, if I remember correctly, when I did my custom helper lib, I kinda also did an example on how to handle the logging. github.com omega leo should be helper lib. Okay. Game exceptions, utilities, no. Services, no. Providers, no. Handlers. Did I not create one for the logging? Is the logger only... Oh, I might have never done it. Okay, I think from the get-go, I suppose everyone would do their own custom logging solution and never coded one easily accessible. Godot hook into logging. Let's use the new logger class. Let me see. Logging is one of those problems that seems easy to solve, but is actually quite a complex problem domain with a lot of ifs, buts, and gotchas. If you're not careful, it's up there with yada yada. Okay. I can just teach myself to basically always use the manager itself. Because it doesn't seem to have the same thing I do with the Unity, where I can define what is a class that basically handles the logging itself. Kinda sad, because I was hoping I could hook into it and make it log using the debug manager, which I'm promptly going to call the log manager, since it's what it does. Reload from disk. Can I reparent to new node? Okay. Okay, I'm just going to rename this as log manager and basically say point to there. Okay, so now if I'm correct on my theory, I can just do this. Oh. Next text size P line. Okay, that wasn't mine. Scripting errors from native type node 2D. It can't be assigned. Okay, that's on me. Can change type to node 2D and that fixes it. Okay. So now if I'm correct, it has it here. So if I go to this folder, supposedly it doesn't have my log because I'm not using it yet. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm gonna find wherever I say gd.print, open in find window. Okay, I use it a lot. Wherever you have this, use debug.no log manager dot instance dot the instance is capitalized log error, and that should fix this one. Okay, the other ones, switching to following state. Yeah, I think I can just replace with the simple log one, except for, oops, I kind of messed up something in the log manager. Give me 1 second. Yeah, in here, gd.print error. This one wasn't meant to be replaced. That was on me. I mean, this one can disappear. This one as well. And these ones should be log manager.instance log debug. Only enable, only print this if I set the minimum to debug. Okay, that should be fine. The other one is the log manager. Okay, reload from disk. Oops. Okay. So now you're not printing anything, which makes sense because I don't have anything to print. So if I go here, we don't have like any specific log, which kind of makes sense. Okay. But why are you printing to this specific folder? It is because I'm running in the editor and the actual final build will basically point somewhere else. I'm gonna guess that's the thing. So yeah, I'd say we're fine for now. Fix the crouch. Performance enhancement for recast shapecast nodes. Yeah. Okay. Actually, what he's saying is a valid thing, because if I leave it enabled, it will constantly be hogging resources, trying to check if the raycast condition is met. So we can basically optimize this to only enable when it's crouched. That makes sense. So if I go here and say either crouch moving or crouch normal, when I go here, I say player dot what's it called? One-way platform raycast enabled equals true. Okay, and when you leave, you're gonna put it at false. Same for this one. When you enter, oh, this one already obtains from the player state crouch, so I don't need to override on the already overridden function, which is good. So essentially, if I now play in the correct level, I mean, it's not currently disabled, I think. It is, okay. Oops. I keep messing up the buttons. Okay, this one. Now it's correct. Okay. So only when crouching should it be enabled. There we go. Yeah, says that it's not enabled. If I crouch, it's enabled. We can see because of the blue lines. Why did it keep playing the... Because it was moving. If I crouch after like the running, it does that. Oh, and it kind of does that thing where it waits for the physics process. Huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I don't need to constantly disable it and re-enable it. That's smart. So if I do this... Hey Riven, how are you? Welcome in. Have you noticed there's new Neuro emotes? We now have... let me see. I think I can copy. Yeah. Look at this. Really? Was I that low this whole time? I didn't notice. Sorry about that. I think because of my throat, I'm kinda not forcing my voice to be too high. So, yeah, still kinda low. Let me see if I can amplify it a bit. A limiter, no. Noise suppression, no. Gain. This should hypothetically make it a bit higher. Yeah, those emotes are from the Hype Train record. I have them because I was part of the Hype Train when Nero beat the record of 124, 123. I don't remember the exact record, but yeah, I was there when they reached the 126. So I unlocked the emotes. Part of the Hype Train, Leo with the juice. Yeah. Uh, for those that don't know, last week, was it last week? I think it was. Neurosama beat the Hype Train record again at level 126. And yeah, I was watching the whole stream during that. It was 7 hours just watching the Hype Train grow to 126. It was quite the journey. And a lot of Camilla trolling in the chat from what I saw. Like every now and then I'd see a message from her like trolling or basically motivating the guys to continue subbing and throwing bits. And yeah, it was quite a ride to watch it unfold live. It was amazing. First time I participated in something like that. Actually, no. I think back when Pirate Software did this to this printing money. Yeah. I did the math, and last time I did the math, it totaled like $3 million just in subs, if I did the math correctly. Think about that. And this is already with the calculations of the 730 split, and I kind of padded a bit the number because there are other taxes on top of it and everything like that. So I kind of did the calculations from what is the base number of the sub value. Like normally it's $4.99 or $3.99 if you're in Europe. It would be euros. Times the total amount of subs during the subathon, and then basically multiplied by 0.7, which would be the 730 split. Vito receives the 70%, while Twitch receives the 30%, unless they have a different contract. But yeah, essentially, I think it totaled around 3 million, but I don't remember the exact number. Was a long time ago that I calculated it. Was during the last day, I think. And this doesn't take into account bits. So yeah. And also the discounts on gift subs and whatever. Because I think Twitch kinda doesn't give the normal value if the gift subs are on discount. So I would aim to basically say like 1.5 million. There is something wrong with your setup. Why is that? Do enlighten me, because I don't see anything wrong. Unless... I don't see anything wrong. In no way this is supposed to be your voice on stream. Oh! Let me see, but I think I know what... Yeah, I know why. To explain, I'm not at 100% on my voice because I'm still recovering. My throat is still not over, like whatever I caught last week, either the flu or something. So I have a bit of I can't increase the gain. I can increase the gain a bit more, but I'll show you. My mic is already in the yellow. More than that, and this could be a bit like too much of an audio gap, I think. Right now it should reach the reds at a given point. And yeah, it might have some issues with my voice. It's weird this is yellow because yellow should be fine. Yeah, I don't know exactly. OBS has been a bit weird recently, so I'm not exactly sure about that. So yeah, I need to double check everything eventually. From what I was hearing from the preview of the stream, it was actually fine. Yeah, like I just listened to it again. Like my voice actually now is at a good range, but if I say something too loud, it might go into the red. Right now I'm not trying to force my voice a bit because it's late at night and my voice is basically not holding still because I'm still recovering. So my throat is a bit closed, which kind of doesn't help with my voice at the moment. That's why I have a deeper voice today. And that might be what you're noticing. My voice is a bit deeper. Normally, it's a bit higher. So yeah. Where was I? Oh, yeah, I was disabling what I did because we are going to handle this in a different way. This is player state crouch moving. Okay, how do you do this? Why is... oh, because crouch moving does it in a different way. And it doesn't do the if you jump part of the code. So this part here, which is weird because it should. So I'm gonna do this. Let me see what the code was. Okay, force shapecast update. Okay, basically re-enables for that specific frame. So I'm gonna say player.onewayplatform.raycast force shapecast update. So I can then compare the collider and it stops basically checking every frame or basically every update or physics process in this case. I'm used to saying update because that's the Unity term. It's on update. Okay. So now if I do this, it did for that specific frame and doesn't appear that it continues enabled. So if I go here to the player and on my platform, is that Mamcho? It is. My Mamcho. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, my coughing should be in the red. My bad. I'll try not to cough directly on the mic, even though it's right in front of me. So I apologize if something escapes from my mind. But yeah, this seems fine. Yeah, I do apologize. Yeah, it's really bad. I keep coughing all day. I don't know what's wrong. But yeah. As I was saying, my Memcho. Like yesterday there was the new Oshinoko episode and I was really hyped to see it. And I was right about it. It was the best episode I've watched so far. Like, the amount of emotions covered in that episode was brilliant. Plus, the way they kind of introduced the new Bikomachi song into it. Perfect. Because, like, it was talking like what happened last season. Suddenly, Bikomachi start playing, and as soon as they stop, it transitions to like a TV, basically TV POV, where you then get like teleported to basically a merch shop where they are discussing the concert. And like the transition to it was amazing. Yeah, I won't shut up about it. I love Oshinoko. So yeah. Where was I? Oh. Ads are going to start in 3 minutes. Okay. That's fine. Is this new anime? Kinda. It's already on the 3rd season. I can link it in chat, because I've been loving watching it. This is like from 2 years ago almost, but it's from my favorite character. It's her solo version. And yeah, if I go here, Oshinoko, I didn't mean to search the character song CD, that was from a previous search. This one. Like, this was one of those animes that once it aired, the first season, like 3 episodes in, I was already reading the manga because I wanted to know what happened next. Fair warning, the first episode has some graphic scenes. So trigger warning for blood and death in the first episode. Just going to say that. So content warning, if you're a bit squeamish with blood, there are certain scenes that you need to avoid. So yeah. Besides that, it's a really good anime. It basically goes over the... So some of the topics are basically the idols in Japan, like idol groups, the underground scene, basically talking about it's more worse than Demon Slayer. No, Demon Slayer actually beats it. And besides one specific scene where it still traumatizes me to see it. Between Tuesday and Wednesday, I was binge watching it, and that scene I basically skipped over it because it was way too creepy how they did it. Like, I won't spoil it, but one of the deaths was really graphic on blood. So yeah, it looks like a cute anime. That's how they get you. And that's why I'm a fan. Because they get you with the cute element. And then they bring in the murder mystery. Where basically one of the characters gets killed. And this turns into a revenge plot. With the idol stuff like as a subplot. Are you getting bottled or what? No. Why? Why do you say that? Oh! I get it. The chat. Yeah. I'll explain. You know how I use Streamlabs chat plugin for the chat overlay? It has a certain issue with YouTube where at a given point it keeps reloading messages that it already loaded. So it appears as if the messages are appearing only now. But every I think it's every 15 minutes, more or less, it just reloads YouTube chat. I don't know why. At this point I've almost disabled the YouTube part because it just keeps getting annoying to see the plugin doing that. I need to contact their support, see if they can advise me on what's wrong, because it's really weird. But yeah, that's why you saw like the messages. Where was I? Oh yeah, talking about Oshinoko. So essentially, what you have is you have the revenge plot at the core. You then have the idol subplot, where one of the twins is basically an aspiring idol following the main idol, which was Ai Hoshino. And essentially the subplot is that she's forming the group. It's the new Bikomachi. She basically gathers a few characters that get presented later on in the episodes. And basically, the first 2 seasons always end with a new song made by them. The first one was Star T Rain with the sign is B. And second season was Poppin' 2, which basically gets then uploaded to their YouTube, and you can see even the MV they did in the anime. This season started directly with the freaking song. Like, instead of waiting to the end of the season, no. You basically get the recap of season 2 and directly into the new song. And yeah, that was one of the things I was excited about, getting to see the new song. So yeah, I kind of loved the episode from yesterday. And yeah, I can't shut up about it. That's how it works with Oshinoko. How you fit anime in your day? It's a bit of juggling. Essentially, I go to work 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 in this case. As soon as I leave work, since I'm remote most of the days, I go and see what new about anime today and basically go watch. I managed to do it even today because from today there was only 2 anime that I'm following, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I can even go check anychart.net. From this season, okay, we are going to have free run in less than a day. Then we have Oshinoko. Let me sort this by next airing. Okay. We have free run. We have Fire Force tomorrow as well. Don't follow this, don't follow this, don't follow this, don't follow this. No, no, yes. Tensei Shitara Dragon no Tamago Data. It's basically reborn as a dragon. A baby dragon. Don't watch it, don't watch... actually, I'll watch this. It's basically about ghosts, but ghosts that are more tech-based. So the main character's sister basically died, and he gets not haunted, but why some of you say you won't watch? Because you're not really my thing. But yeah, it gets annoying, doesn't it? But yeah, this one is good. This one I'm a bit on edge about, because I love Fate, but this one kind of seems off to me, but I need to continue watching to see what my opinion about it will be. Let me see. Jingai Kyoshitsu. This one I don't watch. Hasn't been on my radar, even. This one is good, but it's more rom-com-y, like coordinating. Is this anime? Yeah, it is. I was explaining to a member of my Twitch chat, like, how I fit watching anime into my daily routine. And then I began enumerating the anime I watch per day. It's like at most 4 each day. On a good day. And most of them are like on a Saturday or on a Sunday, so I have the time to watch. Are you anime? I don't know, am I? Do I look anime? I mean, technically, yeah. Technically, as VTubers are kind of anime characters in a way, if we go about it. Anime makes me sick, no offense, fair enough. I don't judge, to each their own. Let me see. This is a really good one. Jigokoraku, or Hell's Paradise. I really love watching that one. Vigilante, that's iffy. Like, I kind of don't watch it anymore. Let me see. Then we have Oshinoko from yesterday. This one is kind of good. I do judge. Then You Don't Belong in this stream. We don't judge anyone here. Sorry to say. I want to watch ReZero if I will watch. ReZero is good. Yeah, I don't have anything against ReZero. Plus, fun fact about ReZero. Let me just do something. Okay. Fun fact about ReZero. The voice actor for Emilia is known as a Chunibyo. Basically, someone with an 8th grade syndrome. Essentially, she's like sort of a weeb in a way, in a good way. But like, I really like her voice acting and like her background, because she got well known for playing Megumi in Konosuba, and like everyone, Japanese acting. No, voice acting, for real. Her voice actor. Like Emilia's voice actor, which is also Megumin and Ai Hoshino in Oshinoko. Basically, her voice actor, besides being a great singer, is really weep. Yeah, I mean the Japanese voice actor for it. Yeah, that one. Essentially, her voice actor is kind of a weeb, and her basically whenever there's an event for Konosuba, there's a good chance she will cosplay at. Okay, they are all weeps, fair enough, but she's a leveled up one in a way. Essentially, she has gone to a lot of events in cosplay of her characters, really enacting what their characters would do. If she's in Megumin cosplay, she will do the explosion thing. Explosion. Like, I'm not joking. You can search her name. I think it's Ria Takahashi. And it's really funny to see it. Like, I'm not judging, nor am I making fun. I'm just saying that I really like this voice actor because she nails the job. She's a great singer, and she's also funny to watch. Like, she did all of these characters. First one is Emilia, second one is Megumin, starting left to right from the top. Ai Hoshino, the other one is from Jellyfish Can Swim at Night. I don't remember the exact name. The redhead one was something. Tomo-chan is a girl, if I'm not mistaken. That's her English name. Takagi-san, Fate Grand Order, the Shield hero. I don't remember the name of the hero. Mash, I think that's the name. Japan's most delusional voice actor in a good way. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you can, go watch it. Go watch like videos about her, because it's really funny to get to know like the whole background from this voice actor, because you will learn a lot of like really funny stories as well. But yeah, that's basically it. Hey, Kwasutsu, I hope I didn't butcher your name. Welcome in. I was discussing anime with my Twitch chat. Apologies. But yeah, essentially, she's a great voice actor. Another one I follow is Memcho's voice actor. Rumi, what was her name? I don't remember the exact full name, but her voice actor is also like really amazing. And besides doing all of the voice acting work, she also does VTuber work as Memcho for the Oshinoko YouTube channel, which is even more amazing because she fits so many things into the schedule that it just flabbergasts me. And yeah, besides that, she also does concerts as her character for Bikomachi. So yeah, that's one amazing voice actor. The other two part of Bikomachi don't do that. Nothing against them. But yeah, that's basically it. Rant over after basically 20 minutes or more talking about anime. I do apologize. When I get to rant about anime, I don't stop. So yeah. Where was I? Okay. Basically do the performance enhancements to the collision checks. It's fine. And okay, moving on to the next one. Velocity-based jump and fall animations. I kinda already have that done, because last stream, while fixing the jump, we did some changes to the core of the gravity. So this I kinda already did. Apologies. What's your favorite dinosaur? Favorite dinosaur? I'd say the Triceratops, maybe? I kinda don't know. I never thought about it that much. Velociraptor, maybe? I actually don't know. But I'd say between Triceratops and Velociraptor, but I don't have a specific like favorite one, honestly. I watched anime when I was young, but I was surrounded with people saying anime is for kids. Yeah, I just ignored those comments, basically. And look at me. I'm 30 years and almost 30 years, and I still watch. I grew up watching Dragon Ball, Full Metal Alchemist, basically all of those anime. And yeah, I basically don't see like who are they to judge like what you watch. You are the one that decides it. So yeah, be yourself. Like, why judge like a teenager and an adult for watching anime? You watch maybe soap operas, for God's sake. I don't know what's worse. Like, don't mean to judge, but like, people that normally judge anime watchers also don't watch anything better. So yeah, that's basically it. Tell me I said a lie. Like, actually tell me. Because most people that normally judge, like, watch those corny series or telenovelas with... God, crap. I switched to Portuguese by mistake. I meant to say soap operas. Whenever I think about soap operas, I switch to Portuguese by default for some reason. It's like ingrained in my brain for some reason. That was my mistake. Okay, let me see. This part to me kinda doesn't like affect much. So moving on to the next one. Okay, this is a wrap up. So yeah, I almost got through the first chapter of tutorials, and there's 3. That's a lot of good progress. So far I don't notice any like bugs and anything like that. But yeah. Okay, now it's world building foundation. So getting to build the tile set and the maps, which is gonna be fun, but I think I'm gonna leave it to another day because I'm almost at my limit in streaming. Recovering from being sick doesn't make it easier for me to stream. So yeah, but we're gonna have a lot of time. I still need to do a basic tile set because I'm gonna guess that Michael, which is who is creating these tutorials, doesn't like show how to make the tile sets, like artistic styles, like give us a simple tutorial on how to draw a specific type of tile set. So I'm gonna do investigation, draw a simple one to get started, and basically that's gonna be it. So yeah, if you guys want to talk a bit more, I'm still here, just maybe not developing at the moment, just taking a small break before I end the stream. And yeah, also let me ask something. Do one of you two want to say what is your favorite dinosaur, and maybe ask the other one what is their favorite dinosaur? Did it not trigger? Did my stream deck button did not work? Huh. Let me check.
Oh, I love the Velociraptor. Swift, sharp.
She's like me.
My coat on the edge. Daisy, got any dino crushes?
Dino crashes. That's a good one. They're a bit slow today. Unless she just chose to ignore Tulip. Let me go check, because normally that is logged to their thing. Not this. Give me Night and Dawn. Where is it? Oh. Okay, this should be in here. Yeah, it's here. Did it not log? Oh, here it is. Different type of log folder. Okay, let me go check, because I think Daisy ignored Tulip over there. Rihanna wants to reply false. She actively ignored Tulip. Daisy's rules. Respond if Daisy is directly mentioned by name, or the message specifically asks for Daisy's opinion, or the topic strongly related to Daisy's core interests. Here the message addresses Daisy but asking about dinosaurs Velociraptor, which is not strongly related to Daisy's core interests. Coding Java. At core, the message is not strongly related, so maybe she does not need to reply. The instruction be selective. Daisy doesn't need to respond to everything. So decide false. Good thing I can see like their rationale when picking the answer. But my selectiveness kinda screwed that response. Because yeah, she should reply to something like this, but she actively chose not to. So I'm gonna do this. Hey Daisy, what's your favorite dinosaur? And now she should reply. Give it a second. Shouldn't take too much, but as slow as they've been today, I don't know. Let me see. Did I close the log? I did. Fair enough. But yeah. I think for today I'm gonna sign off. It's almost midnight and I need rest. And also rest my voice, because tomorrow we have more stream. Then a small break, because I have a concert on Saturday, and I'm gonna come back on Sunday, as is on the stream schedule. But yeah, if anyone needs to reach me, there's the Discord. If you go to my channel, there's a link to the Discord, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna see who I want to raid. But before that, let me see if Daisy ignored me. So I'm gonna guess that yes. Wants to reply true. But then wants to reply false. Interesting. Her code is a bit bugged. Because this should obtain true from this. Yeah. Format requires brackets, the example character, blah blah. Character Daisy wants to reply. Why? Hey Daisy, what is your favorite dinosaur? Okay, once reply true, now it will work. Sometimes it's a bit miss.
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Because even the biggest code block needs a good roar to keep it from going extinct.
White Vault!
Code and mangoes.
Hey buddy, I was going to shut down the stream now. I'm sorry. Because yeah, I've been streaming for over 2 hours. My voice is tired and it's almost midnight, so I need to rest. But yeah, I can show what I've been doing. Let me see. Where are you replying from? Are you in the shorts or in the normal YouTube live? Because I have both running, so it gets difficult to... Okay, you're in the shorts. No worries, buddy. Happy I could catch you. Yeah. Welcome in. Basically what I'm doing is... Have a good sleep. Yeah, thank you. HTML coding stream soon. APOC. I'm not going to code in simple HTML. I've already done too much in simple HTML. But yeah, to showcase what I have done, basically I was doing the animations for the character, like in Godot, and doing some changes to how it detects that there's a one-way platform underneath the character. So if I go here, this platform here is a one-way platform, meaning I can jump through it. So if I do crouch and jump, there it goes. It essentially lets me jump through or fall through the platform. Then I can jump back up, and there it is. Basically, I've been adjusting how it calculates this, following a tutorial. And yeah, that was 2 hours with me basically talking about anime for like 30% of the stream, I'd say. Because yeah, never let me yap about anime. I'll be yapping for like an hour. But yeah, let me go here and commit everything. Any other? Okay. So, thank you, White Vault. Yeah, I'll be posting some screenshots on your Discord server as well, eventually. I just need to finish the designs of the character. And there's the bug I mentioned with Stream Elements. Not Stream Elements, Stream Labs chat. Where if I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch, it just reloads chat at basically random intervals for some reason. Finished chapter 1 of tutorials. Okay. Please do. Yeah, I will. Essentially, I only have like the walking animation and the idle animation. And basically that's it for now. But yeah, I'll basically do some more work off stream tomorrow and then continue streaming this. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Let me just go see who to raid. Let me go see who is online. Raid channel. Okay, I'll leave you be. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you for coming and for the amazing streams you always do about pixel art. I learned a lot from you, so yeah. Let me go check. Bye bye. Let me see who from like my groups is online, because I don't think anyone is. No. I could go raid Noble Lemon. White Vault knows him. So yeah. Let me go here, start raid, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another game dev stream. So yeah, see you soon.